Many years ago, in the beautiful and peaceful Igbo village, there lived a kind-hearted young girl named Nneka. She possessed a special gift, a deep understanding of the healing properties of herbs and plants. Nneka was a revered figure in her village, known for her deep connection to nature and her remarkable healing abilities. From a young age, she had spent countless hours with her grandmother, learning the secrets of the forest and the medicinal properties of its plants. As she ventured into the forest each day, Nneka felt a sense of belonging that she couldn't find anywhere else. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the gentle flow of the river were all familiar companions on her journeys. She moved with purpose, her keen eyes scanning the forest floor for signs of plants she sought. One of Nneka's favorite plants was the purple cornflower, known for its powerful immune-boosting properties. She would carefully harvest the flower heads, being sure to leave enough behind for plants to regenerate. With a practiced hand, she would dry the flowers and store them for later use in her remedies. Another plant she often sought was the yarrow, prized for its ability to stop bleeding and reduce inflammation. Nneka knew just where to find the clusters of feathery leaves hidden among the undergrowth. She would gather them with care, grateful for their healing powers. But Nneka's knowledge extended far beyond just a few select plants. She knew the forest like the back of her hand, able to identify hundreds of species and their medicinal uses. Whether it was a fever, a wound, or a stomach ailment, Nneka knew which plants to gather and how to prepare them to bring relief to those in need. Back in her village, Nneka was a busy young girl. People would come to her hut, seeking help for all manner of ailments, and she would never turn them away. With her grandmother's teachings guiding her, she would mix potions, brew teas, and apply poultices with skill and precision. But Nneka's work went beyond just physical healing. She understood the importance of treating the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. She would sit with her patients, listening to their troubles, offering words of comfort and wisdom. She knew that sometimes a kind word was just as powerful as any remedy she could concoct. Nneka's reputation spread far beyond her village, and soon people from neighboring villages were seeking her help as well. Meanwhile, in the neighboring village, there was a young boy named Chike. Chike was a beloved young boy, known for his infectious laughter and ever-present smile. He was the heart and the soul of the village, the only son of Ada, a widow who lost her husband barely a year after the birth of their son. When Chike fell ill, it was as if a dark cloud had descended upon the village. His sudden sickness sent shock waves throughout the community. It started with a fever, a low-grade one at first, nothing too alarming, but as the days passed, Chike's condition worsened. His fever spiked and he began to experience chills and body aches. His appetite disappeared, and even his smile seemed to fade away. Chike's mother, Ada, was beside herself with worry. She tried everything she could think of to bring down his fever and ease his discomfort, but nothing seemed to help. Each passing day brought a new level of fear and uncertainty. The villagers rallied around Chike and his family, offering words of comfort and support. They brought food, blankets, and prayers, hoping against hope for his swift recovery. But as the days turned into weeks, it became clear that Chike's illness was unlike anything they had ever seen before. Desperation hung heavy in the air as the villagers watched helplessly as Chike's condition deteriorated. They knew they needed help, but they weren't sure where to turn to. And that was when someone mentioned Nneka and said, "Nneka is known throughout the village for her skills in healing. She is a wise woman with a deep knowledge of the forest and its many secrets. She had learned the art of healing from her grandmother, who had been the village healer before her. I think we should all go and seek for her." And immediately they all agreed to go see Nneka in her village. When the villagers approached Nneka for help, they found her sitting outside her hut, grinding herbs with a stone mortar and pestle. Her face was etched with concentration, but when she saw the worry in their eyes, she set aside her work and listened to their tale. As Ada recounted Chike's illness, tears streaming down her face, Nneka's heart went out to the family. She could see the fear and desperation in their eyes, and she knew she had to help in any way she could. Immediately, Nneka decided to follow them back to their village to see Chike. Arriving at Chike's bedside, Nneka was greeted by the sight of the boy, writhing in pain, his feverish body covered in a sheen of sweat. His mother sighed beside him, tears streaming down her face as she prayed for her son's recovery. Nneka wasted no time in getting to work. She examined Chike's symptoms carefully, noting the telltale signs of the illness that had taken hold of him. With a reassuring smile, Nneka promised to do anything in her power to help Chike. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but she was determined to find a cure for the mysterious illness that had taken hold of him. That same very day, Nneka set out into the forest, guided by the stories and the wisdom of the elders. They spoke of a rare herb, known only to a select few, that possessed powerful healing properties. It was said to grow deep within the heart of the forest, hidden from all but the most determined seekers. As Nneka ventured deeper into the forest, she felt a sense of calm wash over her. The familiar sights and sounds of the forest surrounded her. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, the gentle babbling of the nearby stream. She moved with purpose, her senses attuned to the subtle rhymes of nature. Hours turned into days as Nneka searched tirelessly for the elusive herb. She combed through dense underbrush, scaled rocky outcrops, and waded through shallow streams, her determination unwavering despite the challenges she faced. Along the way, Nneka encountered all manner of flora and fauna, each one a testament to the beauty and complexity of the natural world. She marveled at the delicate petals of a wildflower, the intricate patterns of a spider's web, the graceful flight of a butterfly. For Nneka, the forest was not just a place of healing, it was a source of wonder and inspiration. Despite her efforts, days turned into weeks, and still, Nneka had not found the help she sought. Doubt crept into her mind, whispering words of discouragement and defeat. But Nneka refused to give in to despair. She knew that Chike's life depended on her finding the help, and she wouldn't rest until she had exhausted every possible avenue. Finally, just when it seemed that all hope was lost, Nneka stumbled upon a hidden clearing deep within the forest. There, amidst the towering trees, she spotted a cluster of vibrant green leaves that she had never seen before. Her heart skipped a beat as she realized that she had finally found the help she had been searching for. With trembling hands, Nneka carefully harvested the leaves, taking care not to damage them in the process. She could feel the pulse of life emanating from the plants, a reassuring presence in the midst of the forest vastness. With the precious herb in her hand, Nneka wasted no time in returning to the village. She moved quickly, her steps light and sure, fueled by the knowledge that she was one step closer to helping Chike. As she emerged from the forest, the villagers greeted her with a mixture of relief and anticipation. They had been waiting anxiously for her return, their hopes riding on her success. Without hesitation, Nneka set to work, preparing the herb. She gathered the necessary ingredients, brewed them together in a large cauldron over an open flame, and watched as the potion began to take shape. The villagers watched in awe as Nneka worked her magic, her hands moving with skill and precision. There was a sense of quiet reverence in the air, as if everyone present understood the gravity of the moment. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the potion was ready. Nneka poured it into a small wooden bowl and carried it over to Chike's bedside. The villagers gathered around, their eyes filled with hope and fear, as they watched Nneka administer the potion to the young boy. Chike drank the potion eagerly, his eyes bright with anticipation. For a moment, there was silence as everyone waited with bated breath to see if it would work. And then, slowly but surely, a change came over Chike. His breathing became more regular, his fever began to subside, and cooler returned to his cheeks. The villagers let out a collective sigh of relief, their fears finally beginning to ease. Chike's mother, Ada, wept tears of joy as she hugged Nneka tightly, thanking her for saving her son's life. The entire village erupted into cheers and applause, their gratitude overflowing as they celebrated Chike's miraculous recovery. In the days that followed, Chike continued to improve, his strength returning with each passing hour. The villagers watched in amazement as he regained his vitality, his laughter ringing out once more through the streets of the village. As for Nneka, she returned to her village, her heart full of gratitude for the opportunity to help those in need. She knew that the journey had been difficult, but she also knew that it had been worth it. For in the end, she had not only saved Chike's life, but had brought hope and healing to an entire village. And though the memory of Chike's illness would linger in the minds of the villagers for years to come, it will serve as the reminder of the power of compassion, determination, and the healing magic of the natural world. For in the heart of the forest, amidst the towering trees and the hidden clearings, there laid a source of strength and renewal, a source that would forever be woven into the fabric of lives. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments. See you in my next story. Bye.